Yo, what up? Those that are tuning in, you can see now, you see the young lady in front of me. This is Miss Raquel Wheeler, owner of the Captivating Beauty Bar. I want to make sure I get the caption up front. How are you doing today, ma'am?
I'm good, thanks. How are you?
All right. So, for those that are tuning in, I'd like to welcome you to Before the Vision, and we are now live on the radio. And for those that are watching, if you can't watch the live show, you can listen on the radio at SGR 81.4 FM The Heat on the Mixler app. And you also can view us on Twitch, YouTube, our website, and as you know, here on Facebook Live. So what's going on today? How you feeling?
I'm good, thanks. What about you?
I'm doing well. I really appreciate you coming on to Before the Vision with your boy. Now, we talked offline, so, I told you I really didn't have any questions, but I have some questions that's going to set the world on fire. We want to get all into your personal business. Okay. No, I'm just playing.
I'm ready.
All right. So, Raquel, tell us a little bit about yourself. Where are you from?
I'm from Marksville, Louisiana, which is down south, central Louisiana, right outside of Alexandria. So, yeah, my mom's family is from Louisiana. So that's how I ended up here. But my parents were in the military, so my dad is actually from West Virginia. But for most of my life, I've been here in Louisiana.
So how do you like it in Shreveport? How long have you been in Shreveport?
I've been in Shreveport now for almost 5 years. I do like it. I actually moved from Natchitoches.
Okay.
Prior to that, so I've been in Natchitoches for about 14 years prior to moving here. So, but I'm liking it. I still feel like I'm learning things. Sometimes I was joking with my friend yesterday. I was like, we were meeting up, and I tried to go somewhere without GPS. And I was like, girl, you act like I know Shreveport. And I was like, let me put this back in GPS. But I'm liking it. I'm meeting people, and it's really good.
Okay. So, Before the Vision is a podcast. It's based on entrepreneurship, people that are doing things outside of a possible norm. A lot of people who become entrepreneurs have, regular jobs, and stuff to that extent. It may or may not. But when did you realize in your life that you were going to be an entrepreneur?
Probably when I was definitely when I was 27. And reason being is because I knew that I wanted to do more. I am an educator, but I felt like I could do more outside of school. I know that my way of thinking is outside of the box. So I felt like I wanted to be somewhere in entrepreneurship. I just didn't know what, but I knew somewhere. So I actually started my own tutoring business in 2020, and that started because I was, tutoring some of my friends, their kids, or if I had past students, I was tutoring some of their siblings, and so that led into referrals. So I ended up starting my own business right at the height of the pandemic. It's transformation tutoring, specialized in math for grades 3 through 12. And that's really when I was like, you know what, this is what I want to do. I want to always help people. And so that's when it really started, honestly, in 2020.
2020. So you realized, was there anyone that motivated you to start, to become an entrepreneur? Who are your influences?
So I actually always wanted to be self-made. Like, that was a big thing for me. So one of the people that I follow very heavily is Ian Pruckner. He has an awesome podcast called The Byproduct.
Okay.
And so he talks a lot about discipline. And for me, that was something I used to struggle with. So when I came across him, I was like, okay, he's talking about, little habits that change things for us daily, that change our future. So honestly, I really started investing my time into him and learning from Grant Cardone. And so that's when I was like, you know what, I can do this. I just have to change some habits that I have. So, and I really wanted time freedom for myself. So those lifestyles that they were showing actually pushed me to want to do that.
Okay. So we're here today to talk about the Captivating Beauty Bar. So, you've actually just expressed to us that you actually have another business. But before we get into Captivating Beauty Bar, what's your preferred method of contact for that particular for your tutoring service?
So you can contact me via Facebook or transformationtutoring.org. Right now, I am not taking new clients. However, I am always referring clients to someone else who I would trust with my child's life if I had a child. So, yes, with transformationtutoring.org, or you can contact me on Facebook also.
All right. So now it's time for us to get into Captivating Beauty Bar. Where did this come from? What motivated the name? Tell us about it.
So, actually, I got into body sculpting, which is what my business is about, and I specialize in detox services. So all my services are non-invasive. So, my undergraduate degree is actually in health and exercise science. So I've always loved the sciences, always loved the human body, how it works. And my friend actually got into body sculpting. So I started off as her first client, and when we kind of learning together, I was like her little guinea pig, I guess you could say. And so she was like, Rock, like, you love business, like, you need to get on this. So I actually got certified in 2021, but I didn't fully jump into it until 2022. So Captivating Beauty Bar was born, actually to be a year tomorrow, but it came about because my mission is to make people be the best version of themselves, whatever that looks like for them. So in essence, we're captivating that, whatever is healthy to you. But of course, it does need to be healthy, not just by standards of personal, but what that looks like overall, holistically too. So that's where it was born from, wanting to make people be the best version of themselves.
Okay. So it was born. You're a servant of the people.
Yes.
You like to help people.
Yes.
Okay. So with this being birthed in 2021, how did you research to even do this? Or I know you said that in school this was a part of something that you actually learned about, but was there anything that pushed you? I mean, was there any kind of skepticism when you started it? And with you also being an educator, so you're actually holding a dual role, so you are a people's person. What happened, or what transpired, and have you continued to train pertaining to this? Because I know you're dealing with people and their bodies and skin. And what other services are you offering within Captivating Beauty Bar?
So I offer non-invasive body sculpting services. I help clients reduce fat. I help clients do skin tightening, detox their bodies of toxins. And then also we're moving into more of the mental aspect of it. So we will have a therapist coming on board very soon.
Oh, wow.
Because again, our mission is to make sure that people are the best version of themselves, not just physically, but mentally. So one thing that I do really love is helping women. I do have male clients because I do believe in helping people in general, but I do specialize in helping women. I want them to be able to come to a space where they feel comfortable, where they can just relax, and take care of themselves. I have a lot of moms that come, they want to get away just to relax, but I also have people who are invested in self-care, and I want to be able to provide that to them. So that's why I really was pushed more into expanding things this year. So yeah, we just started off with fat reduction and skin tightening, but now it's moving to another level where we're helping people mentally also.
Okay, so you did just expound to us, those that are listening on radio, SGR 81.4 FM, and those that are watching on our various social media platforms currently, right now, live. So is this like I know you're body sculpting and you're doing things physically to people. So as far as teaching them how to manage their weight, is there a plan that they're actually applying for when that they're receiving as well when they receive your services?
Yes, so one thing I pride myself is in that I don't send my clients home uneducated. So once they leave from me, they do receive support. I'm checking in with them. They do get a journal to track their progress. They also get all of their aftercare tips, which includes making sure to stay hydrated, making sure that they're active during the week. And then also, I do sell products because once they leave from me, I don't want to just send them home and they're on their own. So they do have products for maintenance in between. I do give full support. During the week, I am sending emails to my email list, making sure that things are going well. And if they have any questions or anything like that, they can let me know. I do go live on my social media, mainly Facebook, between Tuesday and Thursday. So I'm educating others who don't know about body sculpting, and I'm also just touching bases with people in my community. I want them to know to see the face of Captivating Beauty Bar. I don't want them to just see a logo or just see posting or anything like that. I want them to truly know the owner. So that's one thing I do give to my clients is myself, honestly. Outside of just educating them, they do have access to me.
And that's really good to hear because, like say, I'm asking you a lot of questions, and these questions are that I would assume for people who are uneducated like I am pertaining to this particular, service that you're providing. The next question I want to ask you along with this, prior to receiving your services, is there anything that a person would have to do, maybe from maybe something, maybe reaching out to a doctor, or they have to come and get maybe a consultation? Like, how does that go? Can you kind of explain it to us?
Yeah, so I always say the steps are evaluation, consultation, service, and then enjoy the best version of yourself. So yes, prior to seeing me, you have to be clear from the doctor. If you have certain pre-existing conditions, we do have to address that. So some services cannot be received by everyone. So I do services with a machine. Some people do not qualify for that, so we have to find something else for them. One of those alternatives that a lot of people do is we'll do sauna detox, or we'll do Colombian wood therapy. Again, it's not invasive, but there's no machine involved or anything like that. So yes, they do have to get cleared. Then we'll evaluate them and set up a personalized plan. So it's not a cookie cutter plan that people receive from me when they come to me for whether it's fat reduction or skin tightening. They do get a customized plan. It's not a one fits all.
Okay. So, you've given a lot of information in a short period of time, which I appreciate, like I told you. So, Raquel, tell us something about you that nobody knows. The social goals, we always want to get something out of somebody that nobody knows about, so we'll have history with you.
Well, I have a quirky fear. So I have a fear of balloons.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
I wish y'all could see my facial expression.
Yeah. That is a quirky fear. The only people that really know that are like people who are really, really close to me. And they know not to even joke with me about it. Reason being is when I was younger, I was like blowing up a balloon. And I kept blowing it so big and it popped in my face. So like to this day, if it can be a water balloon, if it's like filled with air or something, like my palms get sweaty and everything, like it's a big thing. So I know he is looking at me, y'all, like, what is wrong with her? Yes.
So I'm assuming you don't attend a lot of parties.
I just stay away, and I don't want people to necessarily know that I'm afraid. So I'll like put myself kind of like out in the middle, away from the balloons and stuff like that. Like if there's a party and y'all need me to pick up the balloons, I'm not going to get them. Like y'all can just count me out.
So I mean, would you run to someone and chase you with a balloon?
Yes, it's happened because one of my one of my students, I do teach. Those of you that don't know, I do teach. One of my students knew that I had a fear, and we were at this little fair or something at the school. He chased me and popped it, and I was like about to cry, y'all, but I couldn't let him see me cry. But yes, like it's legit a fear. Yes. I don't know. Wow. It's weird, but it's me.
That's amazing. Like I said, I really appreciate you sharing this story. I mean, I will never forget you ever in life. That's just not going to happen, Ms. Wheeler. Okay? Because I have heard some very interesting things. Yeah, I think this is right now tops.
It is something, I know.
Balloons. Gotcha. Do not bring any balloons around Miss Wheeler, y'all.
Please.
Now the whole world knows, so you're going to be known as the balloon lady, probably, something to that extent. All right, so what advice would you give someone who's potentially wanting to be an entrepreneur? What would you tell them?
Definitely get a mentor. That's the first thing I'm going to tell you. a lot of people are trying to, do what they can based off of what they see on social media or what they think works. Why not just learn from someone who's already been there? So it may have taken them 10 years to get to the point that they're at, but they can get you there in 2 years or 5 years. Don't think you know it all, and don't think you're alone. So that's one of the things I'm always going to tell someone right off the bat: get a mentor. There are so many aspects to entrepreneurship that people don't consider, from business licenses to what type of filing you should be. Should you be a LLC or a sole proprietorship or whatever it may be? Just because you have an LLC doesn't mean you don't have to register with the city. There are a lot of things that people aren't aware of. You can learn from your mentor about marketing, branding. Those are two different things. And then even business credit. A lot of people don't understand you don't have to use all your money to start your business. Your business should pay for itself. Or, like I like to say, use other people's money, which is your business credit. So those things I would not have known having not had a mentor. So definitely, if you're looking to get into entrepreneurship, study the grades and then get yourself a mentor that you have access to. Not somebody you're just paying that's doing classes and you can't even reach out to them. Someone you actually have access to, because that's how you're going to grow for sure.
All right. So do you have a preferred method of communication? If someone wanted to just kind of pick your brain, do you mind them inboxing you, DMing you, or what's your preferred method of contact?
Yeah, so of course, you can message me actually directly on my Facebook page, Raquel Wheeler. For business, I am on Instagram at captivating_beauty_bar. And you can also subscribe to my email list, which is on my website, which is captivatingbeautybar.com. So all those are ways you can contact me, and you can call me or text me on my business line, which is 318-681-7581. Sorry, I just got another number. So you can also text me on there. So 751-6871. I apologize. But yeah, and I'm always have my phone in my hand, so I will respond back as soon as I can. Okay.
So for those who are not currently clients or your clientele, where are you physically located?
So I'm located inside of House of Beauty at 2459 East 70th Street, Suite 5 in Shreveport. We do have 3 licensed estheticians there too, so we're pretty much like a one-stop shop. So I do the body sculpting. We have Renee, who's the owner. She does full body waxing, skin therapy, and then we have 2 other estheticians. One specializes in facials and brows, and the other in lashes. So yeah, that's where we're at.
So when you actually come to that location, you're receiving different services. Everyone is licensed, but you actually can receive different services from the different people there.
Yes, and that's one thing we pride ourselves in. So a lot of our clients are actually shared clients. So we'll have a client that leaves from maybe getting a facial, and they'll come into my room and get some kind of service for fat reduction. So yeah.
Okay, and being an entrepreneur with captivating beauty bar, can you see this being in different states? Do you plan to expand? What's your future outlook for you yourself as being an entrepreneur? What are your goals?
Yeah, so one thing I would definitely want to do is I do want to train more people. One of the things that I pride myself is in my integrity and making sure that people are receiving adequate services that have value. So I do want to be able to train more, which I'll actually be doing by the end of this year. And then I also want to open my own school that is accredited to train body sculptors, but not just an aspect of body sculpting. I want them to be full entrepreneurs. So yeah, that's also my goal. So we're branching out. We're branching.
All right, like I said, we're not gonna keep you longer. So once again, can you provide your media handles and your preferred method of contact for those that are listening and watching? Make sure y'all listen. If you have your pen and your paper, screenshot, go back and watch this podcast again. Those that listen on the radio, listen up, because she's about to give her information if you want to contact her. Everybody want to be beautiful. Everybody desires to look a certain way.
Yes.
And this is the person that can help you get there. Once again, Ms. Wheeler, how can we contact you?
So if you would like to call or text, my number is 318-681-7581. If you would like to visit my website, captivatingbeautybar.com, or Instagram, captivating_beauty_bar, and Facebook, Captivating Beauty Bar LLC.
All right. This is your show. This is Before the Vision. You already know. You get the call, you up. I really appreciate you coming through. And as you can see, we have a token of appreciation that we've already talked about. Those that are looking behind, you can reach out to us if you would like to purchase Social Goals apparel. Hey, we really appreciate you, Ms. Wheeler, for coming through. And we hope that this is not the last time we see you.
Definitely not. Thank you for the opportunity.
Absolutely. And once you chill with the ghost, you become a ghost. So you're now your social goat. We appreciate you. And for those that are watching, we appreciate you. And we about to be out. Holla!